In 1997, world-famous fashion designer Gianni Versace was gunned down in the street.
He was entering his house. We just heard gunshots. We went outside. He's on the steps of the house. Who would have done something like that?
It was the culmination of a 3-month, 2,500-mile rampage.
I quickly realized that this was much, much bigger than anything we had ever dealt with.
As the clock ticked, the body count rose.
He was like right there, boom.
It was horrifying.
Even 16 years doesn't change things.
And with it, the question, why had Andrew Cunanan, a good-looking and popular young man, embarked on this devastating killing spree?
To think that Andrew killed Gianni Versace was just about the most preposterous thing that anybody could ever tell you.
What's going on, Soulmate family? Good morning, howdy doody. Y'all, so today's story, we're here to talk about the spree killer, Andrew Cunanan. Andrew Cunanan. Andrew. So Andrew Cunanan, he's a spree killer. He was. And it's crazy because I was reading up on this story, y'all. 4 months, he killed 5 people. Like, after he murdered a person, he would take them to the other person's house that he was about to kill. And that's the crazy part, because what? But yeah, he took the dead body. I don't know how. I don't know how no one saw that. I don't know if he cut up the body and, you know, brought it to the house in a bag, in a duffel bag, or what. But the story goes that he killed a person out of all of his victims and then took that victim to the house of the next person that he eventually killed, like 2 days later. That was crazy. Like, I have a lot of information that I'm about to read for y'all. He's known for being the one that killed Gianni Versace. Gianni Versace was a big fashion designer in the industry. You know, in the fashion world. Y'all know him. Some of y'all got his robes. You know what I'm saying? The $500 robes. $500 robes with the gold and black on them. You feel me? I don't got one yet, but I'm going to have one day. You know what I'm saying? When I get rich. He gunned down Gianni Versace. When Gianni was literally at his house, walking up to his gate. He had some newspapers in his hand. You know, doing the everyday, regular, smegular, degular things. You know what I mean? And Andrew walks up on him and just guns him down. They say it was close range, like super duper close range. So, yeah. That's crazy, y'all. And I wonder how his siblings feel about what he did. I wonder if they're still alive. I'm looking all this extra stuff up right now. Like, I have most of the story down and all of the details, but, you know, I don't know if some or all of his siblings are alive or not. So, yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me look that up. But stay tuned because we got some more information coming y'all way about this story. And, yeah. I'll see y'all in like 2 minutes.
Andrew Cunanan actually used being gay as a way to climb a social ladder through his ability to seduce or be seduced by older men in powerful jobs.
He seemed to have quite a bit of money. Oftentimes would pull a nice fat wad of cash out, buy drinks for everybody at the bar. He didn't hold a job, to the best of our knowledge. He had a nice car that he would drive around. He wore very nice clothes, always put together well.
For almost 10 years, he had enjoyed being a fixture in the San Diego gay community, a charmer who talked big and partied hard.
Andrew was a showman. He had a story for everything. He had a hellacious little laugh. It's somewhere along the lines of a belt of a hyena, perhaps getting poked in the rear with a pin. We'll give it a ha 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 ha. You know, but a lot more crazy than that.
But as he headed towards his 30s, Cunanan was faced with more beautiful younger men fighting for their place in the social spotlight.
As Cunanan progressed into his late 20s, he realised he was slightly over the hill for the gay party scene.
Cunanan's fall from grace began really when he's dropped by one of his richest benefactors. And now people were rejecting him. They were turning their back on him. They were starting also to not believe all of his lies.
He had this underlying insecurity, compounded by an act that he had that wasn't working for him anymore.
Cunanan's death brought with it a mix of emotions for those who had been affected by his brutal spree.
We were not unhappy that Cunanan committed suicide and that we did not have to go to trial and listen to lies and the other kinds of things.
Andrew Cunanan was a man that caused misery for many people.
Everybody was pretty relieved that he wasn't on the loose anymore.
Well, I'm thankful that the taxpayers are not keeping him alive in prison.
Andrew Cunanan had journeyed from being his father's precocious protege to the class clown with a fabricated family background, to the enigmatic life and soul of every party he attended, and finally, to one of the most brutal spree killers in American history. Andrew Cunanan had to be the center of attention. In his school yearbook, next to his picture, he prophetically wrote, "Après moi le déluge," simply put, "After me, the storm." Yet the question remained, why did Andrew Cunanan have murder in mind? And what drove him to his killing spree?
Andrew was over the top in every way. He was over the top in his affect, his personality, and he was over the top when it came to killing.
Well, Andrew Cunanan was a unique spree killer. He had created a false identity. He had created a false image in his mind. And when that shattered, he shattered. And he kind of left pieces of himself as he went from murder to murder to murder.
He couldn't handle the fact that he'd once been the glamorous doyen of the gay party circuit, and now he was alone, putting on weight, slowly losing his hair, and possibly had a HIV. He was clearly very angry, but he wasn't to blame, and other people were going to pay the price.
By killing a well-known celebrity like Versace and then committing suicide, Cunanan was assured of having his place in infamy, and that's exactly what he wanted.
Okay, after doing a little research, these are the names of the victims of Andrew Cunanan, my bad. Jeffrey Trail, unalived on April 27th, 1997. David Matson, unalived April 29th, 1997. Lee Minglin, unalived on May 3rd, 1997. In Chicago, Illinois. William Reese, unalived on May 5th, 1997 in New Jersey. Wow. And then Gianni Versace, unalived on July 15th, 1997 in Miami Beach, Florida. So within a span of 4 months, there were 5 victims. So that's pretty wild. I think that he was one of the most wanted unalived. How else would you say this? He was at the top of the list for the cops to catch for unaliving people. Okay, we try not to get banned and blocked on YouTube. YouTube don't block us, okay? I don't know all the right words that you're not supposed to say, all the wrong words that you're not supposed to say yet, okay? We still figuring it out. YouTube don't ban us, oh God. But yeah, guys, yeah, it was a shock to the world. Y'all, it's also crazy. This is a little fact. So I used to deliver and drive Amazon trucks, right? And deliver packages. So one of my packages were actually, or I used to deliver at the Bishop School. The Bishop School here in La Jolla is actually the school that Andrew Cunanan went to. So I didn't know anything about Andrew Cunanan's story when I was out there doing Amazon and stuff. But the school is pretty big. Like, it's huge, right? Like, it's big. But yeah, I just thought that was crazy because I used to deliver there. Anyways, let's see what else we could find. All right, y'all. So the psychological part with Andrew. So this is what it says about that, okay? It says that many experts actually believe that Cunanan exhibited signs of severe mental illness, okay? It says including narcissistic personality disorder and possibly other psychological conditions. His unstable personality may have contributed to his violent actions. It says Cunanan's relationships, particularly with wealthy men, also often ended in rejection. So he didn't want to be rejected at all, y'all. And I heard that when he started getting older, he felt like he wasn't attractive. He started losing hair, gaining weight. So he kind of like, he didn't want that to happen because he was always just like the life of the party. Look at me, I look good. He was a very charming, a very like handsome person or a handsome man. And it says some theories suggest that feelings of betrayal and abandonment may have triggered his violent responses. Now, the financial motives, there are indications that Cunanan was financially motivated, having previously engaged in a lifestyle supported by affluent partners. His murders could be seen as means to finance his lavish lifestyle. I mean, he took it there, y'all. He took it there. Okay, let's talk about his siblings. So it says, as of October 2023, Andrew Cunanan's siblings are known to be alive. Now, there were 4 of them altogether, okay? He had 3 siblings, 2 sisters and a brother. They have largely maintained privacy and distance from the public since the events surrounding Cunanan's crimes. And I don't blame them for that. Like, you don't want people in your face asking you questions. You know what I mean? Like, that's a very, very sensitive, like, thing. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't think anyone knows where they are. Let's get in here. Y'all done seen the video already. Hopefully I can post it without YouTube flagging it down. And yeah, let's go just see if we could try to find Andrew's final resting space. Let the love go up and the hate go down. I hope I got all the information that I needed in here, y'all. I'm reading off of my iPad, so I hope I don't sound too generic. All right, let's go. So it's supposed to be by the candles. So let's see if we can find it. It's so beautiful in here. Sorry, y'all, if y'all hear my keys. So I believe it's on the wall. Let's see. Let me know if y'all see them. I think it's in the Rose Hall part. Let's see. Okay. I don't see it yet. It's in the Rose Hall part though. Let's see if I can find it. I think I have to walk down some. Y'all, my eyes not that good. I'm really trying. The worker that helped me find his grave told me that they didn't give them any information on Andrew Cunanan, like none. You know how they give you information on who being buried where. But he was like, yeah, they didn't give us no information or nothing like that. And then he was like, yeah, but we all know about him. We all know. I was like, dang, like that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. But this is the final resting area of Andrew Cunanan. He is buried in the Holy Rosary Chapel in the Holy Cross Cemetery. And this is his right here. It says from 1969 to 1997. So, look. So, there he is right there. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be doing anything inside here right now because there are people in here and my iPad's in the car. And I should have brought it though, but let's just go to the car. I just wanted to show you where he was laid to rest. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all where he was laid to rest. Let's see if I can find my way out of here now because this place is huge, as you can see. So. Yeah, let's go to the car real quick. Do a spare box session. See what we can get. It's so beautiful in here. All the flowers on the mausoleums and stuff. All the pictures. Smells like roses. So we're outside of the place that he's buried, so it shouldn't be that hard to talk to him. Well, I hope. My name is Tiffany. I come in all love, peace, light, and respect. I would love to just ask questions. My goal is to speak to Andrew Cunanan. If you're here, I'm not here to judge you. If you feel like talking, I would appreciate it. And I just have questions. I want to know what your thought process was. When doing what you did, like, why? What drove you to that point, and why did you keep going with it? So, yeah, I'm gonna turn on this spirit box. You'll be able to talk to me through it. I'll be able to hear your voice. It might not sound exactly like you, but just, if you could just say it loud and say it with your chest. I hope y'all can hear this. Hold on, y'all. I got it connected. Andrew Cunanan, are you here with me today? I just have some questions. That I want to ask you. Is that okay with you? Yes. Okay, so, and just to reiterate, I come with all respect. I'm not here to judge you or nothing like that. I just want to know the reasoning behind why you did what you did to those people. What drove you to that? Do you feel like your father in his anger kind of molded a certain part of you? Do you feel like that's true? To be violent? Sure. Okay, so it might sound like I'm not it might sound like I'm ignoring your responses, but I'm not. I just can't hear it right now because I have to go back and listen to it, and it's moving. The speakers are going too fast for me to hear really well or hear that clear. So I'm not ignoring you. If you could just speak into the device or whatever, the microphone. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to it and check out your answers. So do you have any regrets about what you did? Was what we need. Do you feel like unaliving Gianni Versace and the other victims is something that you needed to do?
Great.
I heard I just felt like it. Damn. Ooh. Do you feel any remorse about any of the victims? So I read that after you unalived one of your victims, you took their body to the next victim's apartment and then you unalived the next victim. Is that true? Like, how do you unalive someone else at someone else's apartment? Okay. And how do you think your siblings felt about what you did? Like your parents. How do you think they felt about what you did? All right, thank you for those responses. Andrew, people always said that you were like an attention seeker and you were just the life of the party and you always wanted to be seen. Is that something that you feel like is true? Like you always needed the spotlight on you at all times? Did I hear Cunanan? Can you say your name again? If this is Andrew Cunanan, can you say your name again one more time? Because I thought I heard Cunanan. It happened? Yes. So Andrew, let me ask you this, okay? Do you feel like you're reaping what you sow in the afterlife for unaliving all those people?
I moved it,
Okay, I heard no. I could be wrong. Please let me know what y'all heard in the comment section, okay? This is really interesting. This is crazy. So people always say, or I've heard, I not always, people don't always say, but what I did read about you, Andrew, is that you grew up not rich, and you wanted people to think that you had money all the time and that you were that guy. You know what I mean? Which is why you looked for older men to, give you that type of lifestyle. Is it true about what they said that you felt like you wanted to just have people think that you had it like that? Is that true? And how did you feel about, because I read that, once you gained weight, you start losing your hair and stuff like that, it kind of drove you a little crazy. You didn't want that. You was always like the pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? You had the looks, you were very charming, you were getting all the dudes, you were very popular in North Park area, always on the scene, always going out to parties. And that was your thing. Is it true that you didn't want to lose that part of you that was wanted by other men? And did it drive you insane? Were there drugs involved? A lot of people say that you had psychological issues. You were you know what I'm saying? But did you ever do drugs and stuff like that? Did that play a role in these unaliving sprees? Were you sober when you did these things to these people? Or did you just do it consciously? Because one crazy part about these stories is I heard that after you unalive someone, you sat in their house, you made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or some type of ham sandwich, you took a bath, you laid in their bed, it was just crazy, crazy stuff. You just went on about your night and your morning just normal, and then you fled the city. Is that true? Because that's crazy. I'm not here to judge, I'm just here to ask questions, but is that something that's true? Enjoyed it. Okay, so what made you so comfortable? I think one victim I read about, he slit his throat, and yeah, they said that you slit his throat and you tied him up in tape or duct tape or something like that. It was just a weird thing to do. You left him alive, but you didn't cover up his nose. It was just weird, y'all. Super weird. So how did you feel so comfortable with doing things like that? What made you that comfortable? It was just an everyday thing. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like I'm asking the same question twice. My bad. Okay, first of all, I heard my middle name like twice, and then I heard Lorene tell them or something like that. I'm trying to tell your story. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell your story. Is there anything that you want to say? Is there anything that someone may have gotten wrong about you? Like, is there anything that you want to clear up? Did you get a kick out of unaliving people? Did you think that was something that was like a sport? Like, oh man, I did it once, I could do it again. Like, I gotta do it again, like an itch. Do you feel like that was an itch that you needed to scratch?
What, right?
Can you tell me one of the names of the most well-known people that you did unalive? I'm thinking of it in my mind, and I said it earlier, but just to confirm that this is you that I'm talking to, I would like for you to tell me the name of the fashion designer that you unalived in front of his home.
So I just
Can you say that one more time, please? What made you unalive Gianni Versace in front of his home? Why'd you catch him off guard like that? Okay. People say, or officers said, that you were a very hard person to find. You blended in with the crowd. You know, someone I seen that they said that you cut your hair off or something like that. And people will always say that they thought that they saw you around the city and stuff like that. Are you happy that you blended into the crowd so well? Like, is that something that you're proud of? That people couldn't find you? Like, you were just not reachable? Is that something you're proud of?
Yeah.
That was a loud yeah. Looking for me? Okay, wow, that was a loud yeah, and then I heard looking for me. That's crazy. Dang. I wonder if Gianni Versace got his lick back in the afterlife. Like, damn, you killed me, I'm about to kill you back. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. You know, Gianni Versace probably did get his lick back too. I wonder where he's buried. Probably in Miami, huh? Why did you go after these types of men? What was the connection for you? Obviously, they all have money. But what was the connection for you? So, I don't think Gianni Versace, he didn't have a connection with. I know for a fact that some of the other men, like 2 of the men, he probably was involved with or dating or had some type of relationship with. So, I don't know, like, what could have been the connection between that? Were you envious of Gianni Versace? Is that why you unalived him? Okay. And if you could change anything, would you change the part that you took your own life? Or would you do it again? Are you with your parents on the other side? Can you say your parents' name? Wow. I don't know why I feel like it's I don't know, it feels like a weird presence. I don't know. Whatever's in my car, I can't talk, y'all. I've been stuttering all morning, like no lie. Let me drink some water. Hold on. But yeah, he went on a killing spree for 4 months and unalived 5 people. That's wild. That's crazy. Well, I appreciate your responses today, Andrew. Is there anything you wanted to say before I wrap this up? Is there anything else you want to clear the air on before I go? It's your last chance. It's not your last chance. It's a chance. So if you want to say anything else before I go, this is the time. Would you apologize for the things that you did? Did I hear apologize? Yes, would you apologize if you could? Because I'm sure these people that you unalived had family members, you took people's lives, and, I'm pretty sure you have to account for the things that you did. So, I don't know, maybe he wouldn't be apologetic. Some people are not. Some people are just built differently. But, yeah. I don't know, my car, it feels weird in here. Y'all, it feels weird in here. I don't know. The blood of Jesus. It feels weird in here. You know how you could just feel energy? You can't see it, but you could feel it. I think I'm going to end it right there. I appreciate your time. Thank you for answering my questions. And I can't wait to go back and listen to what I got. It feels good back to... My words are just really messed up. It feels good to be back in the field. I missed y'all. I love y'all. And we're going to get back rolling, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it comes together nicely. I haven't did a video like this in a while. And I heard somebody wanted to see my boyfriend. I heard somebody wanted to see my boyfriend. Listen, blondes do have more fun. You feel me? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I don't think I would show my boyfriend to the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Because I'm a player, baby. I can't do it. You know, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. That's not going to make the cut of the video. But yeah, let the love go up and the hate go down. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And yeah, I hope I cover all the bases. I will see y'all in my next one. I don't know who else we're going to do next. I kind of want to do a mob boss or something like that. I'm not sure. Actress. Like an old actress. But I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. Give me some ideas. I don't know. But yeah, y'all. Let the love go up and the head go down. I will see y'all in my next video. Keep smiling. Bye.